And a grand jury makes a decision on last month's officer-involved shooting. That grand jury elected not to indict Officer Jose Hasette in the shooting death of Dewboy Lister Sr.
Now, of course, all this comes as Lister's family announced it wants the Texas Rangers to investigate the case. Chris 6 reporter Greg Chandler has been tracking this story from the beginnings. Greg, was today's decision really a surprise?
Well, Lee, not really. I spoke with Assistant District Attorney Matt Manning shortly after today's decision. He believed, based on the body camera footage, which I also saw, Officer Hasette was in a tight spot, and his being cleared was a distinct possibility.
We stand committed to doing everything we can to seek justice. These cases are very difficult, obviously, for all parties involved, but we did not take our duty lightly.
A Nueces County grand jury decided not to indict Corpus Christi police officer Jose Hasette for shooting Dewboy Lister Sr. during a traffic stop last month, which escalated into a fight. Prosecutors weren't surprised by the decision.
When we reviewed it, we thought that the officer was in a tight spot, and we thought that that was a very possible outcome, that the grand jury would find that there was not any criminal responsibility that should be ascribed to him.
Prosecutors also praised CCPD for what the DA's office called a thorough, robust investigation.
CCPD did a very good job in investigating the case, and it's difficult because people will have questions about it. They don't always get the opportunity to look at the evidence, but that's why we have the grand jury.
Meanwhile, Lister's family asked the Texas Rangers to investigate the case, saying, quote, "We are looking for answers. We want an independent review of the credible evidence and are reserving judgment until that occurs."
If the Texas Rangers think it's appropriate to, look into the case, then they absolutely will. I don't begrudge them for doing everything they can to look into the case and ultimately understand, what occurred.
Now, according to a CCPD spokesman, Officer Hasette was reinstated. I reached out to Dewboy Lister's brother, Joe, who declined an interview, but told me by text he has faith in God, who will be the ultimate judge in this case. The Lister family also believed to be considering legal options against CCPD. Greg Chandler, Chris 6 News.